This moves quite a lot. This is kind of nuts. What's up, guys? I don't know how I'm going to record a video like this. I hope you guys are amazingly well. I'm in Orlando, Florida right now. Yesterday was the last day of the Funnel Hacking Live 2018 and it was amazing. And what I want to show you today is 3 ways to grow your business online. So let's get going. So after going through this experience at this event, which was amazing, the reality is that I kind of was working through how I could give you guys a lot of value out of what I learned. And the reality is that I have a lot of good stuff to share with you guys. And I went on detail every day on live events on my Facebook group, which is free, and you can join by clicking the link below. And you will get access to all of the inside scoop and everything that has been going on during the Funnel Hacking Live, which, you know, it's free and whatnot, and it was pretty cool. And also I made like detailed notes with videos specifically for each day of the Funnel Hacking Live, which are also going to be available in the description below so that you can grab them as well. So with that being said, there's so much good stuff that 2018, guys, is going to be epic and mind-blowing for all of you because of the amount of value and content that I'm going to push you guys and push your ways. I guess this is the way you push people value. But anyway, I wanted to share with you guys 3 ways that you can use today in order to grow your business and get more value to your customers. First thing is to show up. You know, I came here not knowing what to expect. I kind of go to these conferences from time to time, but the reality is that I came here and it was amazing the amount of people that came and say hi, right? It really kind of overwhelmed me, and it was a super humbling experience to know that. And I'm actually helping people out, and it's not just me rambling to the camera. It's super humbling. So I truly deeply appreciate you guys, and I love you guys. So thank you for that. But the main point of that is that by you showing up to these type of events, to these type of conferences, to, you know, whatever your niche is, to you showing up to whatever the big players are, you get recognition. Number 1, even if you don't, it doesn't matter because you put faces to the names. Number 2, most people are pretty chill. I mean, on this conference they were, and it will allow you to do some networking. But not only that, the most important thing is that you end up seeing what people are achieving. And for me, that's amazing. Like I've seen so many people crushing it that it's nuts. They have 350 people at this stage on the 2 Comma Club, which is at least $1 million in revenue through your ClickFunnels account. So that's pretty amazing. That takes you out of the ordinary and puts you in a position where somebody else is killing it and opens your mind to what's possible. So the first thing that you need to do is to show up. Show up to these events, show up to whatever the magic is happening, whatever the action is happening, just show up, you won't regret it. Number 2 is also to network. And the best way that I know of doing networking is to connect 2 people that could potentially help them out. Like, for example, I was lucky enough to meet Nathan Chen from Founder Magazine. The guy's amazing. And, you know, I connected him with one of my friends that does Facebook ads, high-level Facebook ads, and maybe they could have a conversation about how to improve, you know, the Facebook ads campaign for Founder Magazine or whatever. So the main point here is that you're connecting people, and by doing that, you become the nexus. That's the best way to go. I see a lot of people trying to reach out to some other folks and asking them questions right off the bat, or trying to say, hey, I love you, can I ask you a couple questions, can I pick your brain? That's not the best way to go. I like to remember tiny details, and this is true story, by the way. I like to remember tiny details of what people do, say, did, or sent to me at some point, so that I could then remember and then tell them, hey, I love what you did at this specific point in time. It's not just saying, hey, dude, I love your stuff. I'm going to get all of your books, all of your material. That's not enough, right? I feel, and I have the feeling, and I have the experience that every time you go to something that you want to meet, that you want to actually get him or her to promote you, what you need to do is to go with a super specific piece of content or something that person did that impacted your life, your business in a positive way. I think that that's mind-blowing for the other person. it makes them feel that you're paying attention, and it comes from a value perspective, which is super cool, super amazing. Instead of you coming out and trying to grab, you're giving. And then they ask you what you do. And even if they don't, that doesn't matter. You are providing value, so you become memorable. So number one, show up. You want to be recognized, right? Even if you don't, send somebody from your team. You want the clout of yourself being there. Number two, network. Network with as many people as possible, but not just randomly try to go ahead and pick everyone's brain. Give value first. This is the exact same proposition that when you're selling. Give value first to that person, and they will come back to you at a later stage, remembering who you are because you remember them. And number three, discover. Like, the best thing that you could do for your business is to learn something new every day. And not only learning something new every day will give you some insights about your craft, but also the second part of this is try to explain that to someone else. I have learned this from Gary White from Wake Up Warrior. The guy was amazing presentation. And the reality is that he came out and said, hey guys, this is a business crowd. That's great. I'm not gonna go deep into business. He gave us some other pointers about health and fitness and whatnot, and balance and life and relationships. But the business proposition was really, really simple. Number one, discover something new about your business every day, about your craft. Try to learn something new. And number two, which I think is equally important, try to teach that to somebody else, right? Tell that to somebody else. Try to explain that concept like I'm trying to do with you guys, because that's the only way to fixate the concepts within your mind, right? So I think these 3 pointers will help you guys a lot by getting a lot more clients online. Number one, show up, be there. I know that some of us guys, we hide behind the monitor, the screen. We do this internet marketing thing because we don't want to talk to anyone, which is completely fine. I totally relate to you guys, but we need to be talking to those folks. The experience is just amazing, and there's so much value that you can get with step number two, which is networking, right? From a value perspective. And remember the details. That's the most important thing. Just not go out and say, hey, I love your stuff, but what did you love? When? What happened when you implemented? What changed in your business? Those specific tidbits of information will make you much more memorable. And number three, try to always learn something new about your business. And not only that, but try to relate that to somebody that probably needs it, or try to teach it to your kids or to your partner or even to your team, because that's the only way to fixate it in your mind. So I hope these 3 pointers help you guys a lot. Again, I've been through the step-by-steps of every day, every presentation on my Facebook group. I made, I think 3 or 4 live presentations that you can follow. Just click on the link below. It's free to join. And if you want to get the real deal, like the real notes, not only from me, but from also my partner, Adam, there's going to be a link somewhere around this video so that you can download it. It's been an amazing experience. And stay tuned, because this year, guys, it's going to be epic. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Boom.